started Citizens Advice about a year ago, so I started doing, I was a rural recovery advisor, so I help people, you know, with, because we're so rural, our cost of living expenses are higher anyway. So it's kind of looking at the different ways that we can help each other in the local community. So, obviously, with everything that's going on, you would see in the newspapers, the television, the internet, that the cost of everything, and also when we go shopping, the cost of everything's up already. But where energy bills are set to go up again. So the government has obviously put together the cost of living payments at the moment. I've printed out 10 sheets because there's different amounts for different people, for depending on what benefits you're on. So it's all there, you know, so you can see if you're on any certain benefits, whether that you would get the extra payments. But hopefully the government are going to sort out more payments, but this is what they've given us just now. So there's 3 different cost of living types of payments. One's if you're on low income and tax credits. The others if you're on disability benefits, and then there's a pensioners living payment as well. But there's also the winter fuel payments as well on top of that. So you may be eligible for all 3. So in one instance, tally it up, if you could potentially have about 1,500 towards your cost of living, and all this is paid directly. You don't have to apply for it or anything. I don't know who all your heating is with. Is it SSC? Most people up here tend to be SSC.
Yeah, I think my electrics with or spiritually.
Yeah, so I mean, it'll be paid directly into your accounts over the 6-month period as well. But then you can get, if it's a disability premium you have, you get 2 higher. But it's all in the fact sheet there. It's easier to take that away with you, so that you can refer to it. Okay. Some of the payments, as I said, are as high as £650. If you have a joint claim, if you have a partner living with you, then that's all in the one. But if you had, say, there was 2 of you living in the house and you were partners, you would get that individually, which is
And is this all sorted out?
yeah,
It's all sorted out.
Yeah.
This passed by the government.
yeah.
So is it in position?
It started, yeah. And I've also put in that leaflets there. If you've not received any of this, what to do, but you can come to us and we can help you if you've not received.
Let's explain who's supposed to receive it.
Right, well, as I said, you have to be eligible. It depends on what benefits you're on. But there's a couple of dates, and it has to be on specific dates. Wait a minute, I'll find it. If you were born for the winter fuel payment, you needed to be born before the 25th of September 1956. So for the 650 amount payments, that would be if you were on pension credits, for instance. So that would be in 2 lump sums of 326 and 324. So you could see that credited into your accounts.
And you don't need to do anything.
No.
Good gracious. That's a big organisation.
Well, it is, that's why we say that, to make sure to look out and make sure that you're getting the payments. And then there's if you're on any sort of disability payments, attendance allowance, anything like that, then there's another lump sum of £150. But you had the eligibility for that, which you had to be on that benefit on the 25th of May. And that payment is September. And then there is the pensioners' cost of living, which is another £300. And that's from winter through to next year, so it's payment from November.
And that's apart from the fuel. That 300.
Yeah, well, you have to check whether that one was if you were on, well, there's lots of different ones, universal credit, income support, but pension credits. So if you were on pension credits, you would qualify for the £650.
If you're on nothing.
If you're on the desk.
Well, if you're on nothing, like everybody is entitled to £400. Everybody is.
Even if you're not on it.
Yeah, everybody, even
And when did you get them?
even the Prime Minister, and it goes straight into, that's going from, I think it's November,
And what all changes?
well, it's going in between October and March, and it'll be between 66 and 67 pounds each month going into your energy, so you'll see it coming off your bill. So for the winter fuel,
This is the thing.
right here, right, so for this winter, they're saying this winter only, it's been it used to include if you were on attendance allowance. It would depend on your supplier if you got the winter fuel payment. But from this winter, or just this winter, you can't get warm home discount for if you're on attendance allowance, or if you're on disability allowance, or if you're on personal independence payments. But what I would say is for everybody to go onto the priority register for whatever your energy provider is. So most people, we could help you do it, but most people now do it online. So you would just go online, say you're with SSC, you go on, you put on the priority register, and why you would want to be a priority is then you don't have to put in meter readings to them. They would come and take meter readings from you. If they have any planned power outages, they would let you know beforehand, so that they would be able to make other arrangements for you as well. So that's if you're of state pension age, if you have a disability, if you're pregnant or have young children under 5, yeah, and if you have hearing sight conditions, so basically it covers quite a lot of people. So you would contact your own energy supplier. But again, if you've trouble doing this, we can help you do that. No problem at all.
Now with that priority thing, like I was speaking with the doctor and the husband, what would they apply for it, dear? What the name of what?
Well, I don't know if the electricity, is it in their name?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so it would probably only be if it was in your name, because if they are, reading the meter, depends what, like, they have to check, do they have a smart meter,
We got a smart meter in on Friday.
Did anyone say that their electricity bills were higher with a smart meter? Is that?
No.
There was something about it.
Yes,
Not-
way back.
Not that I can see, I've never been on that, but the cheapest way to pay for your energy is to pay by direct debit as well. And to pay by monthly installments. Now some people pay quarterly. The cheapest way to pay it is by direct debit monthly as well. So, you know, we can speak to you about anything that concerns you, about anything, whether it be energy, cost of living with everything else, any debts, energy debts, we can help with anything at all. So I've put in some sheets as well also, it's just a mandate, if you would like us to assist you with anything, because if we phone, for instance, SSE on your behalf, we would need to submit a mandate to say that we have your permission. So I'll put them in as well, so if you want our help, if we help, we can give that back to us, and that'll be.
They still do house visits. You know, folk are a bit vulnerable, they can't go out their
Yeah,
house.
well, we're hopefully just starting that back up. We have been round to a couple of houses, but some people are still quite anxious about COVID and people coming into their house, but
It's still going.
yeah, it's quite high up here again just now, so yeah, but we are looking into opening up a couple of clinics a couple of times a month, but we're doing phone appointments. We've always done phone appointments. I know like a lot of people might prefer a face-to-face appointment, but there is the option of a phone appointment as well. And if, you know, we have to come out to you, then we can arrange that as well. Right, so there's also hardship grants are being offered by some energy companies as well. I have a list here of the energy companies that are helping with that. But not SSE, but they're known as OVO now. Yeah, they're nothing's been finalised for them. But there is a few ones on here: British Gas, EDF, Eon, Octopus. So if you have any debt or not even debt, you find it hard to pay any of your bills, you can contact them as well. It's mostly through a website, but again, we can help with that if you don't have anybody that can help. But I'll leave that there as well. I've just got the one sheet there to show, but Bulb as well, there's closed as well as Opal, so
You've got an answer machine in your unit.
yeah, we have,
And does it keep on and on? Or
If
do you
we-
take your number and get back? to them?
yeah, we do
There's
get back to,
nothing worse than this.
because, yeah, when our office is open from 10 till 1 and 2 till 4. And if we're on the phone, it'll go to answer machine, and if there's a message there, we'll get back the same day, you know. We're
Just leave a message. on
yeah,
your
we're
number.
here to help, and we want to help as much as
So once
possible.
it
So also, the priority register,
That's the only one I have.
not only will they take in your readings, you can also nominate a family member or a friend and that can deal with anything on your behalf as well.
If you have a smart meter, you don't have to keep
No.
everything.
No,
So how come when I applied to get a smart meter, I was told that they don't do smart meters in my area? And yet I find people have got
Yeah.
smart meters.
yeah,
Is it because of the company?
who you with?
Octopus.
Octopus.
Oh.
Well, this is one of the issues as well, because I can't say for certain about Octopus, but I know all different energy companies are all different. And I know we have a severe shortage of energy people in our area to fit any meters, so that's why you'll have heard people getting appointments and not having anybody to turn up. Because obviously when you phone up and make appointments, they're doing it all in a system. But instead of coming back to the clients or letting you know on the phone, we don't have any engineers in the area, they're just redoing it and redoing it. So there is a big problem in this area.
So they just say we don't do it in your area.
But I don't know about octopus, you know, I've not dealt with them. So I mean,
Well,
if
it comes up every time I go on and put my meter in there. Would you like a smart meter?
Yes.
You have octopus too.
Have you got a smart meter?
Joe,
Sort me out.
Have you got a
You
smart
got a
meter?
smart meter?
No.
Because they don't do it in our area.
No, but that
Yes,
that
they do.
might,
Because me and Whitehead has it.
And you see an octopus.
Oh, I don't know.
so that's what I'm saying, if you give us a phone, and we can look into it for you to see, because I wouldn't imagine so that that's the case, because, you know, lots of people are getting them, so they do it in your area, so it might be just be that person we've talked to on the phone. But that, you know, a lot of people are coming back to us and saying that, you know, that people are saying that on the phone, you speak to somebody and you get told a different story when you speak to somebody else. So it's always best when we speak to someone, we can phone directly to people that are, it's easier for us to speak to them because we can get through to them.
You can get to the higher up ones.
Well, no, they're not higher up, but we can get and speak to them. It'll still take us about an hour to get through to them on the phone, whereas it might take you 6 hours to get through to them on the phone. And that, you know, that's where we're at,
We've got a pay as you go, and I changed when I lived in there to pay as you go, because they were mucking up the bills that much, and I felt they say it's dearer, but I like to see what you do, I feel I've got more control.
Yeah.
I mean, it's what's the ever easiest
Yeah.
for yourself, but you know what, it is the dearest form of paying for it, but then you know if you've spent it, you've spent it.
Yes, because they mucked up my bill one time, they charged me £400, it was, and it's not worth the anxiety, you know, or you're getting an estimate. They were great for the estimates, and then, you know, you were paying that, and then I just like to see what I'm doing, what I'm putting in.
then you have to
It's
bill
Stuart
it.
that does it, so I'm not really bothered.
But if you have any problems, I mean, there is problems with smart meters, there's problems with your normal meters, there's prepayment meters, there's still problems with that, there's still people getting bills for that as well. So it's not just the one, you know, I don't know why smart meters have got a bad reputation, because you can see what you're using day to day. Like you can see what you're using hour by hour, it's crazy.
That's
Yeah.
a good.
They're a
Yeah.
lot different now. When we moved from the old house in 2012, there was a smart meter put into the house, and neither my husband and I could understand what the heck it was all about.
Yeah.
You know, it was telling us that, whereas that new one, it's put in on Friday. It's exactly, the pricing is there today, yesterday, I think it was £3.47. And you can see it, as you put the kettle on, you can see what's doing.
But see the smart meter that you're looking at on the wee screen, that's not the actual meter. That's just telling you the meter's still in where your
Yes.
meters
it's
are.
still in here.
So that's up to yourself if you want to
You
use
can
that.
It's not at all.
There's also Home Energy Scotland. Now, if you own your own home or if you rent a private rent, Home Energy Scotland can help you out grants or help you with insulation, heating, boilers. So keep that in mind. Home Energy Scotland. It's in the park there as well, and it's on the leaflets there too.
Service stuff.
So also, we have got a drop-in day on a Friday morning, so if ever you want to pop in Friday, 10 till 1, it's totally confidential, but what I would recommend everybody get is a benefit check to make sure that you're all claiming the maximum amount that you're entitled to. Some people may think they might be getting all that they're entitled to, but by doing a benefit check, we would be able to see if you were able to claim for anything else as well.
Now, they could, because that's online, isn't it? So if anybody struggled on the computer, could we do it or could they ask you to do it?
We could do it over the phone
Oh, yeah.
with you if you can,
So we did,
you know, come in. All you would, what we would do, we would tell you the information that you would need to have handy. So we basically what your ingoings are, what your outgoings are, any health problems that you have. Some people may think that having a very small health problem doesn't mean anything, but you don't know what that may entitle you to, because you may have a small thing and get something small, but then that would give you able to get your winter fuel payment, which would maybe get you another payment for some, so it all adds up. So I would really recommend everybody to get a benefit check. Any other questions?